Good afternoon, everybody. It's Brandon Dougherty, Weather Guy, and I'm going to do a very quick run through of the upper air maps of the Derecho event from 2020 and the current upper air maps to show you how each storm is developing in a particular environment. So let's first go to the 2003 event, okay? Now, I'm going to do this quick, and I'm going to try not to use too much jargon, but I'm going to try to point out the features that are quite striking. This is from the 2020 event, June 3rd, 2020. I said 2003, I'm sorry. The downs, a mid-level speed maximum moved from the upper Ohio Valley to the northern mid-Atlantic on the morning of June 3rd, 2020. Storms quickly developed in the lee of Lake Erie in more early morning hours with strong vertical wind shear, upper air motion. The convection quickly organized and began producing scattered wind damage in central PA. Swaths of wind through Bucks County and Philadelphia metropolitan to the Ocean County coast. So the storm moved right through there. Several observations of 68-mile-per-hour winds. The storms moved quickly offshore by early afternoon, allowing the region to destabilize again. Okay, so more than likely that's what it'll be. That it will happen as well. In total, over 250 reports of wind damage were collected by the National Weather Service. Yeah, it was quite impressive. So I'm going to show you the 300 I'm going to show you the quick analysis maps from then and now, and pointing out some stark differences. This is the 300 millibar. This is this is the 250. This is the jet stream. So anywhere you see these big blue swashes of territory, that is what's called a jet streak. Where that jet streak is usually is the predominant area of intense weather. Okay. You had a 50, 60, 70, 75 mile per hour not jet flying through the northern tier of the country, but kind of, spilling downward to the northeast. Today, look at that. Hello. The jet stream, folks, is running right through our turf. And that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, I'm sorry, 90 mile per hour jet streak whooshing through. Oh, I'm sorry. And then you have 100 mile per hour, 105 mile per hour, not jet running further north. Bad. That's bad. Okay. Okay. This is the 500 millibar and are my favorite, right? So you got a flat looking, you know, uh, west to east kind of movement. A little bit of trophy weather as you move towards east, but it was pretty quick jet flying through the north, and that's where the jet streak was. And if it usually matches up with what you see there in that blue swath. Okay. So this is the 500 millibar today, our neck of the woods. Scary. And the reason why it's scary, folks, is because you see those bulges from the south and you see the air moving from the south up north. That's the heat. That's the heat and moisture running through and kind of prepping the area. Let's go back. Oh, jeez. I had this all set up, folks. Okay, this only adds to the confusion, right? Okay, sorry about that. So you had the 700 millibar. Anywhere you see those green isotachs, very moist, dew point high, temperatures probably moist, high, warm. Okay, that's not terrible looking? This is today. This is one big, hot, messy 700 millibar. You just have moisture everywhere. You have cyclonic action down south. You have huge tightness in the gradients up here in the north, and then you have it flowing down to the east. Not something you'd want to see if you don't want this to happen, basically. And then the last map is really the 900, which is the surface, okay? And the surface is looking for a June day. That's pretty. That's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of typical. You have your heat out west. You got your moistness in the east. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. You have the moist and heat out west. You have the moist and heat in the southwest. You have the moist and the heat in the southeast, and then it just funnels north. I mean, if you go outside today, it's even. And you have a big bowling ball, low front rolling through upper level low, running through Canada, which is the big player today. Because if that thing can stall a little bit, slow down in growth, then it's possible it could dissipate the convective storms. I don't think so. Okay. And so that pretty much is that analysis. Now, if you want to see storm reports, here's what the storm reports were. Look at all the blue dots represent storm reports or wind and hail, 65 knot. Whew. I think it was nasty. But it was further north because the jet streak was flying through further north. So you had all these reports in the area. None down really in Delaware. Okay. And then you had, this is what it looked like, the actual storm reports. Sorry. You had them all concentrated on the kind of from central PA to southeast PA. Could be the case again today. All right. So, again, let's see how this thing is going, and I'll report back in about 3 to 4 hours with an update. Live update at that. Brandon Doherty, Delaware, the guys saying adios. Thanks for the listen and the understanding. Adios. Brandon Doherty, Delaware, the guy.